So this is Statekarnage, Champ 2, 2v2. Yeah, thank you for sending this one over, Statekarnage. You can see him in chat right there. And since Statekarnage is a console player, he's recorded his replay, sent it to us. That's why the FPS or the what do you call it, resolution will look a bit lower than an actual replay. Now, are we doing? Is this a party 2v2 that we're in? Wait, is this your Wait. Hold up. Is that you? Are we watching your buddy? Ah, it's your buddy's perspective. I saw that. Look at that. Eagle eye. I saw Statekarnage in the back here. Okay. Well, we'll put Statekarnage Champ 2. Alright, I guess should we put Diamond 2? Because the driver is Diamond 2. Let's do that. Statekarnage Diamond 2. Because people can see you in chat, they know whose replay this is. Let's see what he's getting up to here. So it's a pre-made team. He's on a single jump kickoff with no wave dash landing. Obviously the reason that you sometimes see these single jump kickoffs in 1v1 is because you can wave dash the landing. Oh no, actually, what am I talking about? I'm blind, he just flew into it. So dodge is way too late here. And then he just landed underneath the ball. So that's just a timing thing. He needs to dodge earlier. Yeah, the video quality will be a bit lower than actual replays, but that just happens. Actually, I like this fake challenge. This is fine. You know, he's just pretended to drive forward, but he's ready to go back and intercept a big clear. This touch could use a lot of work. I would advise, you know, players who are trying to learn how to be more impactful off the wall to incorporate side flips into their wall hits. Because when you're side flipping into a wall hit, the car will travel further off the wall than with any other dodge. And that means that even if a ball is way off the wall like this, you can still reach it quite easily. And you get a lot of infield in your hit as well. So you don't just kind of, you know, scoop it forward. This wasn't a position where any kind of wall hit was going to be easy to execute or end up being useful. Yeah, like the infield pass attempt, the idea is good. If the guy whose perspective we're currently watching wants to make it easier for this infield pass to land, he should try to be building up momentum already. If somebody's about to pass to you, get moving. You know, just try to get your car moving forward. Because when a pass comes in and you're stationary and you're having to do all the acceleration, you're not going to get anywhere near as good of a hit on the ball. And it also, in my opinion, makes it harder for your teammate to read where to pass to. It was this kind of halt, this stop, that probably confused Statekarnage. He just stopped here, so he's like, oh, is he coming towards me? Because we see here, we paused briefly. Right here, we paused and looked at the play. In which case, a pass like straight towards us would be fine because we're facing the ball. But now we turned and we're running. So we just got to make up our mind here. I would have preferred a deeper turn and then, you know, boost upfield, because that indicates exactly where you want the ball, instead of turning in a really sharp angle and getting stuck underneath the ball with no movement. This position we just have to go quickly. We kind of did go, you know, as fast as we could. Just get scored on. But yeah, we have to just go there. There's no other option. Another pretty late landing on the kickoff. I'm not a fan of this. It's going to get us crushed on kickoffs because we're hitting the ball from outside. Or on the outside edge. I don't mind this kickoff where you're kind of landing on the ball if you land goal side. But if you land like this, the ball's going to bounce off into a direction that's incredibly dangerous. So I wouldn't recommend that at all. But yeah, think about what would happen if we flip the other way. Instead of flipping, you know, just forward and to the right here, if and you know, landing on this side of the ball. If we land on the ball to the right hand side, that would be okay, because the ball's going to squeeze away to our left. It's going to go up the wall to safety. No danger of a dunk going straight into our net. Okay, are we a dribbler? We're not a dribbler. Ball cam has to go off here, really. Dribbling without ball cam, or with ball cam on, is just handicapping yourself in the long run. Like, obviously when you start to practice dribbling without ball cam, initially it's going to be a very difficult thing to learn because you're so used to permanently having ball cam on. You have to, use your button to turn it off in the middle of a dribble where you're already microing pretty intensively. But trust me, it's just better in the long run. It's going to make you a better player if you learn how to dribble without ball cam. Now, this is interesting, actually. So after getting dispossessed, this is going to happen. You get dispossessed in 2v2 a lot. But what is the play here? I want to ask you guys, Twitch chat, what is the play if this happens? Right, what is your play now? What should you do? What is your number one goal as the player on camera right now? What do you think you should try to do? The original JohnnyBoi, thanks to the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that, man. Jada, thanks to the 15-month prime as well. Actually, I might have said that already, but wait, welcome back either way. Bump demo, bump demo. Well, yeah, that's more specific than you need it to be, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just a more general instruction would be pressure the ball. Just pressure the ball carrier, get in this guy's face, get in G2 average's face, because actually rotating away here is a very common mistake that people make. People will get on the wrong side of the ball and they just rotate away. And they think, it's my teammate's turn. I'll let him come in for the ball because he's facing it. He's coming from our goal side, so obviously it's his ball. But no, that's a terrible idea. Makes it a 1v1. You're two people. Why would you want to make it a 1v1? You could 2v1 this guy. So yeah, you just ball chase him. Statekarnage actually looked like he was moving in on that, which was not a good play. If your teammate's in position to ball chase, just let him ball chase. Just stay back. Pass looked like it was, again, reasonable idea. This is fine to do, but you have to be careful with any pass in Rocket League. Half the battle is disguising it. If you make it really obvious that you're going to pass the ball like this, where you're up early, doesn't look like you're going to hit the ball very hard, the last man back for the other team can already see that this is either going to be a pass or a very bad clear, so he's going to move up on it no matter what. You've got to threaten a big hit there, make it look like you're going to boom the ball, and then instead of booming it to the other side of the field, blast it at your teammate. Same power, like this just isn't powerful enough. There was no threat, and the opponent just moved in for free. Bit of a scramble here, double commit by. We're both recovering pretty well, so it's better to send 2 than nothing. Not a bad save attempt here. This is at least good positioning inside the goal. We had vision of what was happening. And okay, good stuff. I like that we didn't double commit to this. We backed off. Actually, a lot of things going on here that are not terrible. Oh, not sure what happened to Statekarnage here, though. It's the first thing that looks extremely strange. I was expecting to see Statekarnage rotate out here, but he's actually just scored himself. So Statekarnage, not entirely sure what you had planned there. Maybe you were trying to kill the defender, but rotating out there would have made a lot more sense. Oh, wow, he actually didn't score this. That's very fortunate for the orange team here. Risky clear ball. Very risky. This ball is actually in a perfectly safe place. Like, think, what can the other team do with this ball in 2v2? What can they realistically do? They can drive up and roll it around the back wall. That's not very threatening. That's not very scary. They can, drive up and they can try and chip it into the back wall. Again, not that scary. If you've got a goalie in position, he can easily deal with that. So this is in fact a totally fine position. Just leave the ball there. Don't knock it off the wall and into the middle, because that's exactly what the other team were trying to do. So you've just done their job for them, and it needed a good clear from Statekarnage there in order to get it clear. This is risky as well. So might not look it, but this is a position where Statekarnage is committed to the corner. See that? He's just got bumped into the corner. That means he's not in goal. Statekarnage, just thought you said you tried to kill him. Yeah. Questionable decision. But yeah, Statekarnage just got bumped into the corner, so the number one job for our boy on screen right now is to defend the goal because G2 average is going to move in and center the ball. But we fell into the trap of chasing after the ball after a soft clear, so pretty common play that happens sometimes. And that could have very easily been a goal. See, that could have just gone in.
Like critique community casters if they send you in VODs of them casting a single game. Not enough resources out there for grassroots casters to learn emo.
Hey, Step10RL, thanks for the 20 quid donation. That's really generous. Have I ever thought about doing caster analysis? No, it never crossed my mind. I mean, I would be down, but I don't know if I'm qualified. Like, I just commentate on my stream, mostly. But yeah, I don't know where that would work out. I feel like that would rub some people the wrong way. I don't know. I could see people getting salty if I did this. Like, oh, look at Johnny, he thinks he knows everything. Telling people how to cast games now, huh? When a lot of it's preference, But I mean, if people wanted to know what do I think they could do better as casters, then I mean, sure. I've said in the past that I'll do reviews of just about anything that's within TOS, so I suppose I could do that. Do a little tier 3 subcaster review. You're probably going to get more critique from Twitch chat than anything else, though. Which, I mean, if you want to get better, or my Twitch chat, they're probably going to, they just go in on everybody whenever I'm reviewing anything. They're so mean, but you need that, actually, when you're trying to get better at casting. You need to read all the hateful comments, read all the hater comments, and figure out what they're actually getting at. Because usually if somebody's putting together a big hate comment about why they don't like you and they don't like your casting, there will be an element that's true. There's usually an element of truth to it. Amidst all of the salt and all of the toxicity, there's an element of truth to most really, really harsh criticism that I've ever seen. And I've used a lot of that to learn in the past how to improve and what to do better. So never ignore. So I mean, I guess it depends on your personality. A lot of people will say, oh, just ignore the haters, man. Just ignore the haters. Nah, just ignore the haters. Just read all the nice comments. But I wouldn't say that at all. I think that reading all the hateful comments in my experience has been great, because then it kind of, I've heard them all, If I read them all and I know what they all say, I already know, so nothing catches me off guard, and I can actually use even the hateful comments to get better, right? So, but it's a personality thing, I suppose. Maybe others would not find it healthy mentally to read all the hateful comments. They don't really affect me in a negative way too much, so I just do it anyway. Can I rate your awful voice acting? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's hit play here. Sorry for the pause there, Statekarnage. We're moving up pretty aggressively here on a pass. It's good that you guys are trying to get passing plays working, but this is a position where it's quite hard to, get the ball moving. Side flip pass is possible here. If it's a thing where if your teammate calls it, you can move up. If your teammate says, I'm going to pass left, and he thinks that you can. Okay, nice little goal side tackle there. Oh, okay. A cheeky mind game. But yeah, like I was saying, if your teammate calls a pass and he thinks he can make it happen, of course, yeah, go for it. Why not? But yeah, again, it was maybe a bit too obvious. The passing that you guys are attempting, quite obvious at times. Don't go for that. Nice. Definitely go for this one. This touch didn't need to be a dodge. So think about what's happening here. If we just double jump into this ball, we pop it in almost the exact same way as you just did. The only difference is we don't land like this with no momentum on our back and then have to watch the goalkeeper beat us to the ball. Like, anytime the ball is near a side wall like this, or a back wall, or any wall for that matter, you just need to double jump to pop it, because a double jump aerial is going to be the quickest way to get to the ball, even at this height. So you double jump aerial, then you air roll to the right in this case, land on the wall immediately, then you're right back in the game. So quick, so fast. No dodge. Where dodging here doesn't really do anything except ruin our own recovery. So always think about that. If you're near a wall and you want to make a play on the ball, Just try a double jump and then land on your wheels facing the direction you want to go. You should already be thinking about the recovery before you even make the play. Like, recoveries are everything in 2v2. I was actually playing a bit of 2v2 today before I went live. And I was on a pretty good win streak. When I just finished my rank placements actually the other day for 2v2. Didn't play them all season. And I think I got placed in Champ 2 Div 2. And today I got up to Champ 3 Div 2, so pretty decent climb. But one thing I noticed is, one thing that I noticed causing teams in that kind of rank range problems was just how slow the recoveries are. People are out the game for like 10 seconds. It's crazy. They just go up for an aerial with like 10 boosts in the other team's half, and then they land on their roof on the back wall, slide down the wall, and then they just start, driving back into their own half. They don't even flip. I'm looking at them on the replay like, where did this guy go? How is he taking 10 seconds to get back into defense after he takes himself out of the game? Blows my mind. Like, I feel like recoveries are such an underrated element of the game. Nobody prioritizes it. They're all prioritizing whatever play they're making. They're just thinking, oh, I've got 10 boost. I think I can hit this shot. I'm going to go for it. I hit the bar. Now my car's upside down on the back wall, and I've got no boost, and my teammate's 1v2 defending. Guess I'll drive back into the half, missing all the boost pads on the way and not even flipping. Like, I see this every single game. I don't know how people don't come to the conclusion that maybe they should, think about how they're going to get back if their shot doesn't work, because you're not guaranteed to score every shot you take. Yeah, I'm going to go off on them, CJ. I don't know. It's very confusing to me why people prioritize recoveries so low, and they prioritize like what they're doing so much higher. Okay, let's see what we did here. Probably the second time in the game that we've made this mistake where we kind of just dive into the corner when our teammate's already committed to it. See, our teammate is committed to the corner there. He's not going to be defending the goal anytime soon, so if we're going to go into the corner, you better be 100% sure that you get this ball, or else that can happen. We didn't play the ball. We were like going for the boost or something. That needed to be like a ball play only. It's risky to go for the ball here, but I don't hate it, because sitting in the goal is not always what you want to do. There is upside to going for this challenge. The upside being that the other team also have a guy who's totally out of position. This G2 average guy just jumps into the goal.
Johnny,
what is he doing? He's probably out of the game for like at least 7 seconds. So if you can just quickly, like I was saying earlier, get a double jump aerial, good 50-50 on this ball, it's going to bounce into their half and maybe your teammate can score. So I like that challenge just fine, because there's upside to it. If they didn't have one guy in your goal, there would be a lot less upside to this challenge. In that case, I'd say just stay in goal. But you have to actually challenge the ball here. You can't just do nothing. Have to go for the ball. Full soup, thanks to 250 bits. Please bring CJ into your Discord to be your hype man. Bring in CJ, but you can't see the. I guess this is a video, so you could probably see it. We could do that. We could do that another time. Maybe we'll squad stream some replay analysis. Maybe there's CJ doing some replay analysis of his own after this. I think CJ does replay analysis still. Does he? Okay, hold on a second. What happened here? I lost track. Okay, we backflipped into the boost already. We've already made a mistake. Wow, that's a very yellow screen though. Perfect timing. Oh, I can't see. Hold on. So I'm not a fan of backflipping into the boost in 2v2 or going for boost in corner boost. I pretty much never would suggest going for a corner boost, because I think cheating is a more valuable skill to practice. It's a more valuable skill to get good at. It forces you to dribble in situations where the ball falls nicely for you. It forces you to play with low boost, which is really useful practice. So I would suggest like cheating on every single kickoff in 2v2, just because it's better practice. Like the things that happen are better practice. You don't need practice half flipping onto a boost and then like holding it as you drive forward down the line. Like, everybody knows how to do that. We all know how to drive over a big boost pad and then immediately waste half of it. Like, we definitely don't need to be practicing that anymore. What we do need to practice is how to dribble a goalie when we only have 20 boost. Okay, how do we get the ball into the top corner when there's one goalie and we have 20 boost and ball control? Like, that is a valuable skill. That's going to get you rank points. That's going to get you goals. Grabbing the corner boost and then driving into the ball as it scoots to the sidewall. Not so important to learn. Oh, we really beat this challenge. Hold on a second. Right, let's see what happened here to Statekarnage as well. Oh dear, where did he go? Okay, Statekarnage has tried to aerial demo that guy. Maybe he tries to aerial demo this guy as well. In and out clear. Okay, wave dash. Tries to demo this guy as well. Misses him. Drives up the wall. Statekarnage, where are you going? Chill with the demos, man. Just pressure the ball, you know? Pressure the ball. You've left your poor goalkeeper alone in the back here. This was such an all-in. I don't even hate going for the second demo. It's totally fine. Like, this demo is totally fine to go for. Just please turn right after you attempt it, so that you're naturally recovering and you can continue pressuring the ball. See, if you turn right here, you can just loop around and try and demo him again, or hit the ball, or, you know, do anything other than driving on the back wall. Why are you on the back wall right now? Yeah, but your teammate gets dribbled here. It's a pretty decent dribble. My only criticism on this challenge is that we didn't boost. One, we didn't match the ball carrier's speed. So one trick that you can do that will improve your shadowing is that when he accelerates, like right there, we see him boosting, you should do the same. You should boost away from the ball or boost towards it. If he's boosting, he's accelerating. So we should do the same. We should also accelerate. Instead of staying slow, see that? He accelerated, he got up to speed. And what did we do? We just drove along at the exact same speed. So now he's going significantly faster than we are. And as soon as he touches the ball, it's going to fly over us. So we had two options here. Either when he boosts forward, we boost straight at him, because then we would be at the ball right about now, and we could just tackle him. Or the alternative is to just boost away from him, because then we're further away, and there's a longer time to react to that shot. And look, it actually bounced before the line. So if we boosted away from this, we wouldn't even have to aerial to clear this. We could actually just clear it on the line. But the trick is to match the ball carrier's speed. You'll see it a lot in high level ones. If somebody is shadowing and they see the other guy go faster, they also go faster in some direction. You just got to choose. You just got to commit to a decision and make it happen. Either boost away to shadow or boost towards the ball to challenge. Once you've started one of those decisions, go through with it. Don't change your mind halfway through. Don't hesitate. So if you start a challenge and then you back off, you're definitely gonna get beat to the ball. Okay, nice little approach here. I like this far post position. Well done. We should definitely cheat here because we're already down by 2. Okay, well, I don't hate that as well. This is totally fine. Fake kickoff works. You know, I did say you should cheat on every kickoff, but fake kickoff is also a possession play that can work out. Let's. So we even did the right side. G2 average and the other team goes to the back corner boost on the left as we're looking at the pitch. And we sent our kickoff guy to the right. That is correct. It was probably possible to pass the ball straight to Statekarnage here.
Man.
If you just got into position really quickly here and blasted that ball at Statekarnage, you could probably just pass it to him. We went for the boost play, and then everybody wasted their boost. Wait, Seal, thanks to 20-month tier 1. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Another dodge here that probably didn't impact the play in any way. Just made our recovery a little bit worse. Oh! Are we scoring? No. Too linear on the approach. Statekarnage with a somewhat linear approach as well. Getting a bit of time on the ball here. Not much happening. Just, yeah, not a lot going on. We're just playing the ball a bit too close to the opposition and not getting it past them. Like, yeah, I can see what you're trying to do here, trying to take a touch and then shoot it, but gotta expect the ball chase from their front man there. It's just inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. Okay, opportunity. Squandered by the opposition. Okay, well, once again, I've got to give credit where it's due. Good ball pressure in the recovery. Good ball pressure in the recovery. Statekarnage, with a teammate like this who is ball pressuring when he's recovering, you don't need to turn. You could just back off and let him do that, because that's a really good challenge, really good idea by your buddy here to go for this ball. You can actually just sit back and let him do that, because if he does get dribbled, well, then you've got an easier time tackling the guy because he just had to dribble your teammate. Oh, go on. Oh! Oh! What a shot. What a beauty. Oh! Didn't even bounce before the light. Cracker. Wait, what was that? Did you edit in the replay there? Hold up, hold up. Did you edit in the replay? What just happened? Hold on a second. Did you just edit a replay in? Hold on. Hold on. There aren't replays in... You don't get goal replays in Rocket League replays. Cuts. Maybe I spotted that one. I was like, hold on a second, why is there a goal replay? Then cut straight back. Straight back to the replay. Oh man. How did you get the footage of the actual goal? How did you? I don't even know how you managed that. I'm impressed. But well done. It's a really good goal. I don't blame you. Oh, go on. Oh, it's even going to be a comeback. This is so perfect. Isn't it just great when you score a brilliant goal and your team comes back to win anyway? Almost got past you. Nearly. I was like, wait. What just happened? Why was that cut? Why did that cut look so weird? Okay, Statekarnage is panicking in the corner here. Oh no, we're at the wrong side of the ball. Oh, oh my goodness. Why are we outside the goal? We did a really good job. We went back to the goal, and then we just didn't go in it. We just stopped. We're off the goal line. Don't ever... Okay, now we're in it, but we drove back out of it again. This is like one of the main reasons why you don't chill off the goal line. Because if the ball crosses the box like this, you can't do anything. You just have to watch it. That's why you want to get in the goal, so that you don't own goal in that position. Oh my goodness, so risky. We played quite a safe game overall. Now we're just like doing everything. So risky. Look at that. Outside of the ball, walk into the world's most obvious dunk, almost concede again. Man, gotta get goal side on that challenge. No other way about it. Go on. Put it in. Oh, it's caster aerial, unfortunately. You have so many games like this, except without the good goals. Okay, good leave by Statekarnage. Right now, I just want to see a nice high chip into the crossbar. Big hit into the bar. G2 average. Could absolutely miss this. It's a champ 1 2v2. Champ 1 2v2. You chip the ball into the crossbar here. I'd say about half the time they're missing it. Even in champ 2, champ 3, low grand champ, if you just boom the ball into the backboard, people miss it for no reason every single game. So it's a really good play there. Okay, I don't hate this either, but that's the reason why you need to move quicker. Yeah, I would have liked to first touch boom here, because if you take one touch and then try and make a play, the other guy can just ball chase you. If you were in a 1v1, then the slow play would have been fine. Okay, he's taking himself out of the game. The other guy's also taking himself out of the game. It's wide open. And bang! We did it. Oh, it's just amazing when the other team both take themselves out of the game. First this guy. What on earth is he doing? Technical. Yeah. Technically stupid. Am I right? Then G2 average with one of the slowest takeoffs I've ever seen in my life. Why would he even go for this? It's so... There's like no threat. The ball's like bouncing up on the halfway line. What's he afraid of? He could have just let Statekarnage shoot this. It's not going to be a problem. Technical difficulty. That would have been better. That would have been much better. I should have gone for that. I panicked. I realized I was making a joke and I couldn't think of how to finish the punchline. But yeah, good game there. That was a great game. Brilliant series. Or brilliant game, actually. There was only one.